Ferguson pointed out that Postecoglou started the small war of words when Beale rejoined the Ibrox club in November. He continued, Postecoglou clearly not letting go of being referred to as lucky. The ex-Rangers gaffer, he wasn't a gaffer, he was the captain, wasn't he? And he was a failed manager when he went into manager. He's been writing on a Daily Record and he says, Ange Postecoglou, tell me where your house is and I'll kindly, if somebody passes on their address, he'll kindly give them a lift down the road to Leeds. You can actually smell the fear coming out of Rangers, and you can actually smell the fear that they have of the big Aussie gaffer that we have. And Michael Beale isn't up to the job, if you ask me, on bringing down Ange Postecoglou. Celtic are also tipped to hit 100 points for the first time this season. We hit 99 points, I'm sure, before. When was the last time? Have we actually hit 100 points in a season? Tell me that in the comments. Meant to be major changes. The major changes that have took part this season that have allowed Celtic to maintain their intensity in games is obviously the fact that we're still allowed 5 players to come on as subs, something that was brought in during the COVID season that helped Sevco win the league that year. We've seen it many times in terms of players coming in and making a difference to the game. When we're really pushing on in the last sort of 15 minutes of a game. The fact that we are allowed to bring on that amount of subs now is a big game changer for Celtic, purely for the fact that we have an unbelievable squad, and that squad is just we've never ever in a long time had such a strong bench for every game. Talking about bench and talking about players that have left, the Grumpy Greek finally unveiled by the MLS side on Wednesday after the long run and transfer, and he hit out saying that it was their passionate fans in the 71,000 capacity stadium, and the fact that it is a franchise that he's been watching for years. Aye, right, mate, so you have. We offered you more money than the team in Japan, so just hold your wrist, as they say. Another Celtic news this morning, Postecoglou to Leeds. That's obviously not happening, and Celtic have just knocked it out the window straight away. You can tell that there is a Glasgow derby coming up because there's a lot of news coverage. Even though we've got a game this weekend, there's a lot of news coverage covering the fact that rivalry between Sevco and Rangers managers. I think the fact that they've been chasing our tails for the best part of 20 years is a testament to the fact that they keep losing the rag. Michael Beale and Ange Postecoglou needle fuels to the fire. Barry Ferguson cut and thrust BS. Mark Wilson takes a pop at Celtic fans in his column. Everyone here is pretending they know Ange. Everyone isn't pretending they know Ange. You know, people, you can understand why people want him to go south. You can understand why other managers want him to go south. You understand why the media in Scotland want him to go south, because it's going to get to the case again where there's every chance that Celtic could win a treble. And the fact that Celtic are winning trebles, they absolutely hate that. So, with Ange Postecoglou being on the 50 club, he has had 50 wins for Celtic. What will the score be this weekend? Tell me in the comments section, and tell me what you think about Barry, the wee greeting-faced Hunt Ferguson, and the fact that he would drive. Somebody tell him where Ange Postecoglou's address, and he will kindly give him a lift down the road to Leeds.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to